Hello students, this is Mr. Carter, and I'm going to do a Blender screencast to demonstrate the first handout in order. First off is work plane navigation. So, the first thing you can do with your mouse wheel is scroll up and down to zoom in and out of the workspace. I'm just moving my scroll wheel up and down. The second thing you can do is hold down Shift and then click the mouse wheel and drag around to move around the workspace. So this will not work very well because my screencast is bogging my machine. But there you can see it pretty well what it does. The third way that you can navigate the work plane is to click the mouse wheel and drag around. This one's kind of fun. It's the 3D tilt rotate workspace. So within those three tools you can pretty much get where you need to go. Alright. Let's go on to Object Mode Transform Keys. To select an object, you have to right-click. Let me zoom out a bit on this box and right-click it. It has been selected. Now, to scale, you'll click S, and then X, Y, or Z. Let's try scaling. Of course, you can also click here, but it's going to tell you there's a shortcut S. S, scale the X coordinate. There we go. How do I know it's X? I'm going to hit Escape to get out. See the little red X there? Z would be the up and down, so scale Z. There we go. So that's scale. Let me go on to rotate, which turns the object around. Rotate Z this way. That's right. Rotate X, rotate Y. If you want to make it happen, hit Enter or left click. That'll make it so. Finally, there's Move, represented by the G shortcut key, otherwise known as translate. So if I click G, it'll let us move it anywhere around. Let's constrain it to the Y axis, which of course you can see is right here along that line. The Z axis appears to be up and down, so G, Z, yes, and the X appears to be across. So that's demonstrating Object Mode Transform Keys. Let me go on. If you hit the Tab key, you will toggle into Edit Mode. Edit Mode is what makes Blender more than Tinkercad. Let me demonstrate. I will hit Tab, and instantly you can see I'm in Edit Mode. Hit Tab again, back in Object Mode. Let's stay in Edit Mode so I can demonstrate these three places here. We have Vertex Select, Edge Select, and Face Select. If I click Face Select, you can see there's a little dot on each face. Now everything is selected here, so let me hit A to unselect everything. So that's the faces, and here we have the edges, and here we have the vertices, which is where the edges connect. Alright. You can always right-click to hold and drag any of these. I'm going to right-click and hold and drag that one out. Right-click, hold, and drag that one out. Not a lot of control there. That, of course, is in the Face Select. Let me try it with the Vertice Select. Hold, pull it out. Hold, pull it in. And finally, with the Edge Select. Hold, pull it out. Again, I've been showing the right-click, hold, and drag. Right-click Select is actually better for control. So if you right-click any, I am in Vertex Select. If you right-click any vertex, it selects that one and none of the others. If you hold down Shift and right-click, all the ones that you select will be highlighted. Can I select that one? At which point, oh, there we go. Just a little lag. There we go. I've selected all four vertices on this side. Once you do that, you can go back to your scale, rotate, and move. I will actually rotate these four vertices. R. There we go. Twisting it around just a little bit. Now S, scale it, make it a little smaller. Now G, transform it, move it over there to the Z axis, up or down. Okay. The third way that you can select, because I have gone through right-click, hold, and drag, right-click, select, shift right-click to multi-select, is the B, Box Select tool. To do that, I'm going to hit A to deselect everything, and click the B key, which puts me on this little grid here. If I hold down left click, anything that I box over will be chosen. Let me go back to Face Select here, and I will box select just over these ones. Oops, I was holding down B there. That looked awfully wild. Okay. You'll see, I'm going to transform around here, that this one was not selected, nor was this one, because my box that I drew was only over these faces. If I was to click Z, suddenly everything is see-through, and I could box around here and get the rest of it. But A, undo, I only want to select this, and I want to rotate them a little bit on the X-axis. I'll finish where I started off, with workplace navigation. It's also possible to use your number pad to do everything that I showed here. Let me demonstrate. Using the number pad, if you were to click 4 or 6, you would rotate left and right on the workplace. Hold down Control and do the same, and you'll move the workplace linear. If I was to click 8 and 2 on the number pad, which of course is all the way to the right of your keyboard, assuming you're on a desktop, I'd be moving up and down. Where if I hold down Control, I'll move the entire workspace that way in a linear fashion. Finally, if I click 1, I'll go forward. If I click 7, I'll go backwards.